I also have a Moss Agate stone that I'm utilizing. It is our stone of the month. I have a few of them here, but Moss Agate is also a wonderful stone of gentle growth, abundance, healing, heart healing especially. And I'll lay the stone on the deck again. I feel like this is a good shuffle now. Frequency energy right now, as we work through this time of the full moon on March 4th, 2026. This feels right. So we have this card here. It is the owl for intuition. When I look at this card, I see a beautiful orb behind it that represents like the full moon right here. Open wings for soaring. That also means opportunity. And winged animals are usually at the top of totem poles because they oversee and are very wise, and they can oversee where you're going in life. The color gold or yellow is a color of optimism. So I see that there too, coming out of the shadows, maybe soaring through the fog of not knowing where you're going and now having more clarity on that. So I see that there also. The number 28, if we add those together, deduces to 10, and then that goes down to 1. So this is your year to focus on your highest self and to prioritize yourself this month or during this phase of the full moon. I see tall trees behind. Trees are watchers. They're also ancestry guards. So they've been here for a long time, so that's longevity in life. They can surround you and be safeguards for you as well. So, and also intuition is something that you highly feel, know. It's very metaphysical. You don't have to have any explanation for it, but having this innate feeling of knowing something to be true. These cards come from the Messages of the Spirits of Nature Oracle by Stephen D. Farmer. So there's always a deeper message for them. Let me just put the card with the Moss Agate. The message is, darkness is the breeding ground for intuition. Those hits of awareness that can sneak up to you at unexpected times and in unexpected ways. Inspirations and creative ideas have been silently gestating, and now they are slipping through the veil that separates your subconscious mind from your conscious awareness. Sometimes they appear as external signs, and other times as that sudden aha moments. Aha moments, as if they have been stalking you for a while. The information and messages can come through your vision, your hearing, or as sensations in your body that lead to a knowing. This is the definition of intuition. You're learning to pay closer attention to the different ways intuition shows up, as well as learning how to accept and trust these inspirations. They have become an increasingly important way for you to receive guidance. There are many changes going on in your life presently, and navigating through them hasn't always been easy. Rather than trying to figure things out in the old ways you've employed, keep building trust in your gut instinct and observe how any shadows of doubt become more readily dispelled. So it looks like the interpretation from the card that I looked at really coincides with the owl description from Stephen Farmer, Dr. Stephen D. Farmer. This is the first time I pulled this card, and the symbolism is not lost on me at this time of the full moon, the worm moon. The definition of the worm moon is when the soil becomes soft again from the freeze of winter, and earthworms start to reveal themselves, start to come out, and from the snow, the freezing has done its job to hydrate the soil. So it's time to feel like you can grow and spring up from seeds you might have planted during the time of dormant winter. So I hope you enjoyed this reading and enjoy the full moon, the worm moon, March 2026.